Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Capricorn for the month of July 2022. I hope all my Capricorn friends are doing well. Do let me know in the comments section how everything is going for you, how the month of June went for you, and of course the summer solstice. It does help me connect with your energies. I do really enjoy reading comments from you guys, so thank you for everyone who has left the comments. I really do appreciate it. As you know, dear Capricorn, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do. Don't try to make anything fit. Just take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. Dear Capricorn, in the past position, we have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Cups. In the challenging position, we have the Four of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Cups. In the present position, we have the King of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we do have the King of Pentacles, clarified by another cup card. The clarified by Six of Pentacles. I don't know why I said cup card. There are a lot of cups in this reading, so the month of July is going to be somewhat emotional for you, but good emotional. You are finding self-acceptance. You are moving towards self-love and away from needless sacrificing. So that is a good thing, of course, dear Capricorn. But let's start from the beginning. In the past position, we do have the Queen of Pentacles, which tells me that in the past you were well organized and focused on the practical side of things. You were thoughtful and sincere, and you were able to do well at business as well, because the Queen of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes success when it comes to practical side of things. And of course the pentacles themselves symbolize resources, especially when it comes to financial resources. Now in the clarifying position, we do have the Page of Cups, which tells me that you were able to incorporate a playful side of you in order to be even more successful when it comes to achieving, financial stability, financial security. You were definitely focused on creating more of that in your life, and you appreciate and understand the value of having that adventurous spirit, of having that playfulness come out, because generally it attracts other people and it makes you much more easier and much more approachable. The Queen of Pentacles is a card that suggests to me that you are quite supportive of other people in your life, especially in the recent past. Now we do see that certain things, were kind of disappointing you lately, and that is of course because of the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. The Four of Cups is generally a card of indifference, but when it appears in the challenging position, it tells me that you may have felt disconnected from self. So you definitely want to move away from that avoidant behavior, especially when it comes to fearing the change, because as you know, change is inevitable. You may be feeling in the month of July like things are a little bit difficult when it comes to emotionally, and this is where you have to practice that self-love. It's very, very important to practice self-love. It's very important to get your energy up to a higher frequency, and sometimes exercise helps with that. Sometimes doing grounding techniques help with that. And the Queen of Pentacles, she is really good at knowing how to ground yourself. You already know how to ground yourself, dear Capricorn, so just use some of that those techniques in order to feel within your body, feel like you are within your frame. Because when you think too much, when you allow your emotions to kind of muddle the thinking, you then slowly leave your frame, right? right? And so what you want to do in the month of July is to do grounding so that you stay within your frame, stay within the present, stay in that moment of stillness, stay in that moment of focusing on how you feel right in that moment. And of course, meditating helps with that. But the Four of Cups is definitely, when it appears in the challenging position, is definitely dealing with fear. Sometimes we are not wanting to move forward because we are afraid that's going to cost us something. Like there's going to be a loss of a situation in our life, or loss of a relationship in our life, or loss of something that we got used to, something that brings us comfort, you know? And that is important to remember, that when you get too comfortable in your life, when you become too, kind of entrenched in a situation, that will be even more painful to bring about change, because life is all about change. It's all about progress. It's all about moving and evolving. As you live, you evolve, but you do not see it when it's just day to day, right? You start to notice it when you mark a big birthday, like if you go 20th birthday, 30th birthday, 40th birthday. Sure, in those types of birthdays you see the change, but you don't see it day to day, right? So it is important to remember not to give in to temptations, not to give in to cravings, and not to do something that you may regret later. You want to connect with yourself. You want to stay grounded throughout the month of July. With the Eight of Cups being in the challenging position, it tells me that there may be something you want to give up on, something that has been kind of disillusioning you, something that you realize is no longer working for you, but you can't really walk away from it. So it's almost like being in a relationship that you know isn't going to go anywhere, but you stay in it because you just don't want to go through all the unpleasantness of moving out of that relationship. And so definitely the month of July is going to be where you will be asking yourself some difficult questions, and you already know the answers to those questions. The point here is, what are you willing to do in order to change your life for the better? Because you have a lot of knowledge and you have a lot of experience. In Capricorn, you have a lot of potential. This is why you have the King of Cups in the present position, you have the King of Pentacles in the future outcome position, and you have the mighty Magician at the bottom of the deck, saying that there is nothing that you cannot manifest. Remember, there is something you're trying to manifest that's going to require additional energy to run through your body. So like if you're trying to manifest a relationship or a friendship or a promotion at work, or some kind of a job that you've always wanted, maybe you want to travel and enjoy that type of lifestyle, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, remember that's going to require additional energy. And so the universe kind of picks up on that. The universe, imagine trying to imagine having a lamp in your house, right? And you need a little wire in order to run electricity to that lamp, in order for that lamp to work. But imagine that you're trying to manifest something amazing, which will require a lot more lamps, right? You'll need a bigger wire to run more electricity to power that city block, or to power that huge, lamp, or 1,000 lamps, or whatever, The same thing with manifestation. If you want to manifest something, you must be prepared to run additional energy through your body, because a relationship will require additional energy. You will have to be responsible for, promising to do this and then going in to do it. That requires energy. If you want additional job responsibilities because you want a promotion, that will require additional energy from you. You will be required to work harder or longer, or what have you. That will require additional energy. And so the universe picks up on how much more energy you are able to kind of dole out in order to receive that manifestation. So if you're not prepared for a true relationship that will require some negotiating and sacrifice, then the universe will give you lessons in order for you to get up to speed so that you can take on more energy. I hope I'm making sense connects with what I just mentioned, but you're capable of manifesting a lot, dear Capricorn. There shouldn't be any dreams that you want to achieve that you cannot manifest. I am seeing that you can manifest pretty much anything you want as long as you are very committed to the task at hand, as long as you understand the different manifestation techniques and what it takes. Ultimately, everything comes down to energy and even emotion. What is that? That is energy in motion. And so when you know how to work with energy, when you understand your thoughts can deplete your energy. So it's, all about organization and all about being practical and knowing yourself really well. Now, in the present position, we do have the King of Cups, which tells me that you graduated to a certain level of emotional mastery. There's something, when it comes to your emotions, that you have really leveled up in. Like, you are at the top. You understand your emotions better than ever before, better than most other people understand their emotions. So that is important to recognize. You have true emotional strength. That is why in the month of July, even with all this disappointment, you're going to be successful. You're going to have that wonderful balance between your emotions and your thoughts, your intelligence. You understand that sometimes our thoughts drain our energy. So maybe that thought can be postponed to tomorrow or whenever. You don't always have to give attention to the thoughts that drain your energy. You have to kind of be the king and say, I'm going to think about this tomorrow. And today I will focus on healing. Today I will focus on rest. Today I will focus on self-love. I am a wonderful human being. I deserve wonderful things in my life. Everyone likes me. I am accepted everywhere. Those types of positive thoughts kind of help you gain even more emotional mastery, if you will. And definitely because of this emotional mastery, you are manifesting a wish that is going to come true for you, dear Capricorn, in the month of July. And the divine here is recognizing all the hard work that you have put in all of this, and especially in the last 24 months. Now, in the future position, we have the King of Pentacles. You have an incredible opportunity, especially when it comes to the finances. You have a good financial opportunity in order to shore up your finances, in order to make yourself feel a lot more secure and a lot more stable. And the divine here is saying, don't forget to be generous with the resources. Remember, ultimately, you came into this world with nothing and you're going to leave this world with nothing. So it is important to remember how to approach your investments, how to use your investments in order to help you achieve your dreams, but also how to be generous and humble and helpful and supportive with other people that are around you. As you plant your seeds, as you grow your seeds, as you harvest all those seeds that grown and provided you with many resources, it is important to share. There's enough room at the table for everyone. There's enough opportunities for everyone. There's no scarcity. The scarcity is an illusion, just like fear. Now let's see what we can clarify with the Moon Oracle card deck, or card that I pulled. I don't know why I said deck. Now we do have self-love, and of course this definitely resonates with this reading, especially with the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Give yourself a break and recognize that you have come a long way. Sometimes we get into this thinking where I'm not smart enough, I am not pretty enough, I'm not tall enough, I'm not young enough, thinking that type of negative thoughts. And sometimes we get to I am too fat, fat, I am too tall, I am too old, I am too something else, right? It's important to get out of that type of thinking and remember that you are exactly right. You are beautiful, you are smart, you are achieving, you are skillful, you are resourceful, you are exactly right. The kind of importance of self-love is really, really crucial in order to appreciate yourself, in order to really understand yourself and all the layers that you have to yourself. You know, sometimes it can be painful to look within for answers, because then you have to stand in front of the mirror and really truly see the person that is looking back. But it is that work that you do that pays off in the long run. The most successful people are able to know who they are on the inside really, really well. Now let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman's Dream Oracle card that I pulled, and we have the Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain, allowing life to love you. The pain of life is sometimes unbearable. When we're in it, we think that pain, that loss, that betrayal will always be woven through our continuity of existence. We have kept hostage by the way we identify with the pain and what we make it mean. If we let it becomes etched into us like a tattoo. Remember that the pearl can't be created without the gritty sand causing discomfort and acting as a catalyst in the oyster. Your pearl, or your pain, is discovered in radical acceptance that everything has value. All is well now and will be well. Remember that today, as you feel the Fool's Embrace, when you surrender to the Fool's Embrace and you allow the truth to envelop you in love and compassion, you know, then you allow the success and the beauty of your life to come to the surface. What is truly yours cannot pass you by, will not pass you by. Something better and perfect for you is waiting elsewhere. If you could come to terms with the liberation and freedom inherent in loss, your broken heart might open you up to a greater sense of humanity and compassion. So remember, when you experience pain, you're also experiencing liberation. When you are experiencing difficulty, you're also experiencing freedom. Those two concepts are united. And also remember that you don't go through things, you grow through things. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Capricorn. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time.